Hi everyone. Today in this video I am going to solve some questions, some multiple choice questions on the quadratic equations topic. Here the first question is, if 4x square plus kx plus 1 is equals to 0 as the non-real roots. Non-real means the roots are imaginary. Then the k lies on which interval? Here the intervals are given. Now let's solving the first questions. First question is, in the first question the given equation is 4x square plus kx plus 1 is equals to 0. This is the given question, and here the condition is the roots roots are non-real, that means imaginary. And we already studied about the conditions for the roots being non-real or the imaginary. The conditions is, the formula or the conditions is, please remember the conditions. The condition is, if the discriminant part is less than 0 or if the discriminant part is negative, then the roots will be non-real or the roots will be the imaginary. The condition is the discriminant part is negative, that is b square minus 4ac is negative. If b square minus 4ac is negative, then the roots will be imaginary. I already made the separate video for the nature of the roots. Please first watch that video, then you can easily understand this process also. I will put the link of that video on the description box. Here the conditions, please remember these conditions. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, this means if the b square minus 4ac or discriminant part is negative, then the roots will be imaginary roots. Please remember this formula. Now applying this concept, that is by the question. Here the b is the coefficient of the x, it is e square here k square minus 4 times the value of the a is the coefficient of x square, which is 4 here, and the c is the constant term, and this is less than 0. Let's solving these inequalities. 4 times 4 can be written as 4 square, or applying the formula of the difference of the squares, k minus 4 times the k plus 4 less than 0. Now solving this inequality. Here the these expressions shows the result is negative. For the product of the two numbers negative, the one numbers should be the negative. If this is possible, which is only possible if uh, one number of them is negative. This can be written as either, this is possible either k minus 4 is negative and the other is positive. K plus 4 is positive. The result of the product of the two numbers is negative only if they have the different sign. Yeah, and this can be written as, or this can be written as k is less than 4 and k is greater than negative 4. Now solving these two inequalities using the number line. So making the number line 1 2 3 4, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and so on. Now here the k less than 4. K less than 4 means here the 4 and the k does not belongs here, so the open circle, less means going the left. This is the solution set for k less than 4. Similarly, k greater than negative 4. Here is negative 4. Here is negative 4 and greater than negative 4. These are the solution set for both the inequalities, and the common part is the common part for these inequalities is this range. The shaded portions represents the common part or the solution set for. Therefore, therefore here this common part is from minus 4, between minus 4 and 4. Therefore, k belongs in the set minus 4, comma 4. This is the one conditions. If first one is negative and the second one is positive. Similarly, this is not only the possible case. The another possible case is another possible case is or this is positive. K minus 4 is positive and the second one is negative. K plus 4 is negative. Now solving these inequalities. This can be written as or this can be written as k greater than 4 and k less than negative 4. Now making the number line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3 and negative 4 and so on. Here the first case is k greater than 4. Here is the 4 and the k greater than 4 is represented like this. And the second one is k less than negative 4. Here is the negative 4, less than means left part. And here is the no common part, no intersections part. So the results will be the empty set, which is represented by phi. This is the empty set. Therefore, finally, we calculated the possible value for the k. The value for the k is on the interval minus negative 4, between the negative 4 and positive 4. This is the final answers for these questions. And here in the questions, which option is correct here? The option number D is the correct options for this question. Option D. If the value of the k belongs in the interval between minus 4 and the plus 4, then the roots of these quadratic equations will be non-real or will be the imaginary roots. Similarly, solving the second questions. Here the second question is find the value for the k such that this is the reciprocal roots. And we already studied about the product of roots of the quadratic equation is always equals to constant divided by coefficient of x square. Please remember this fact. I already made the separate video on the product and the sum of the roots. Please watch that video first and then you can easily understand this also. And there is the product of the roots. Here the roots of the equations are the reciprocal to each others. The product of the reciprocal numbers always gives 1. They are the multiplicative inverse. If we multiply the reciprocal numbers, then the result will be 1. This is equals to constant term. And here in this equation, the constant term is k divided by coefficient of x square. The coefficient of the x square is here 5. Doing the cross multiplications, therefore we get the value of the 5 is 1 times 5 is 5. This is the inner solutions for the second questions also. Here in second questions, we calculated the value for the k is a 5. So the option B is the correct answer for these questions. If the value of the k is 5, then the roots of these quadratic equations will be reciprocal to each other. Please keep watching, keep loving this channel, and this much for today. Thank you.